Hello, and welcome to your weekly performance update for the week ending Friday, September 19, 2025. It was a positive week for the broader market, with the S&P 500 finishing up 1.24%. First, the disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes only, and should not be considered investment advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results. All investments carry risk of loss. Performance numbers may be hypothetical or based on historical data. You must agree to the terms of service at the link shown on the screen. If you continue to watch, it will be assumed that you do. Now, let's take a look at how our strategies performed. First up is the ETF Blend 120. This strategy stayed relatively the same this week. Year to date, the strategy is up over 20%, significantly ahead of the benchmark's 13.67%. The long-term performance remains phenomenal. This strategy has a one-year return of nearly 46% and a 10-year annualized return of over 47%. Moving on to the ETF Blend 10115, which posted a gain of 0.42% for the week. While it lagged the S&P 500 this week, it continues to build on a very strong year. The strategy is up over 24% year to date, and boasts an impressive 10-year annualized return of over 27%, which is nearly double that of the benchmark. Next, we have the ETF Blend 10225. This strategy experienced a slight dip of 1.6% this week. This kind of minor short-term volatility is very normal. To put it in perspective, the strategy remains positive year to date, and its one-year return is a stellar 39.7%, almost double the S&P 500. The 10-year annualized return of nearly 60% underscores the power of this strategy over the long run. Now for the ETF Blend 235, which was up 0.15%. A quiet week for this one, but its performance over longer time frames is anything but. It's having a fantastic year, up over 25% year to date. The one-year return is over 41%, and the 10-year annualized return is a powerful 40.48%. Let's turn to the ETF Blend 340. It had a solid week, finishing up 0.83%. This strategy continues to be a top performer, with a year-to-date return of over 22% and a one-year return of 46%. But the really incredible number here is the 10-year annualized return, which stands at a remarkable 80%. Finally, we have the ETF Blend 30120, which had a great week, outperforming the benchmark with a gain of 1.51%. While this strategy is lagging a bit on a year-to-date basis, its longer-term performance is simply outstanding. It has a one-year return of nearly 37%, and the highest 10-year annualized return of the group, at an incredible 97.8%. So, to summarize, it was a generally quiet week for our strategies against a strong market, with most seeing slight moves. As always, we encourage you to look past the week-to-week noise. The long-term picture, as evidenced by the exceptional year-to-date, 1 year, and especially the 10-year annualized returns, remains incredibly strong. These strategies are built for the long haul, and minor short-term volatility is a normal part of that journey. Thank you for listening.